only thing about this nose ring is that boogers attached all over the place, so yeah. Hey y'all, it's Allie. I did a Periscope of my flip through of this journal right here, volume 2, and I had requested how to make my see-through elements. When I did my journal with me with this spread right here and this one right here, oh my gosh, I love this thing right here. I love it so much. And so I was like, I want to recreate this somehow. It's like acetate, and you have to buy them in like packs of stuff, and sometimes you don't like, this is like ridiculous. What's going on? Rude. Sometimes you don't really end up liking everything that you buy in those little packs. So I was like, why don't I just make my own? And I found some acetate from Michael's, and I kind of started playing around with some different things to kind of get it to stay, because you know acetate's kind of slick. I'm just gonna kind of play around today and show y'all how I make these little clear things. I've used them in other parts of my journal, and it's much cheaper to do. So like for instance, let me show you. I guess I can flip over the camera and show you instead. Let me do that instead. Okay y'all, so these acetate majigger thingies, these things that I like to make, I make them with this stuff called DuraLar. You can get this, I got this, it's by Graphics, and I got it at Michael's for like I think it was $15, and I used a coupon. But anyway, all it is it's a 0.005 clear film, and it's 9 inches by 12 inches, and permanent inks are used on this. It is heat resistant, which is cool, because one time I was doing a friend journal and I was heating something on the other side of the page, and I was using a Project Life clear thing, and it totally warped and melted, whereas this one does not warp and melt. So you have these little clear sheets like this, and actually this is so gross, but y'all might hate me after this, but I did need this mat. My cat had puked on this mat, and I had to go run and get it out of the garbage and like really wash it. It was one of those things where I was too lazy to clean it, because my kids have already cut it from when they were little, and the cat had puked. I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna start over. But I kind of really needed it for this project, so I went and grabbed it and really cleaned it really good. So that's pretty disgusting though, to know that the cat puked on it. I do these things where I will give a Project Life size card, a 3x4. So I just cut, it's hard to see it because it's clear, but I just cut 3x4 little card looking things. Okay, so there's one, you can barely see it probably. And I use alcohol ink on them. Alcohol ink will stay on slick stuff, and so that's what I was using to kind of make these little clear elements to put over your tip-ins and pictures. And I was using the Ranger Adirondack, I don't know how to say that, but it's like around the Tim Holtz section. I got these for like, I don't know, I got them for, they were kind of expensive. But then I went to this other craft store and I looked and I saw these things. I was like, that looks really similar to this. And so I looked on the bottle, and it didn't say alcohol ink. It just said for any surface, indelible in water, transparent, permanent. I'm like, that sounds an awful lot like alcohol ink. It said, warning, flammable. Contains denatured alcohol. So I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely alcohol ink. So it was a lot cheaper too. And I found it, this is Jacquard brand, and I don't have a link. I need to find a link for it. It is alcohol ink. It is what it is, and it was so much cheaper. But I get these little felt things from, this is also a Tim Holtz Ink Essentials with the little felt deal, and it's like a simple alcohol ink type thing. They have like this fancy buy $1 million for the actual the remover. All you need is alcohol to remove it. It's really that simple. So what I do is, so like I have here purple, and I'll do blue. So what you do is, and this is just for little card things that I made, you kind of take it and you drop a few drops on here. Now you could do just blue if you wanted. I kind of prefer, I like that look of two colors mixing together. So let's do that. And then, okay, here's my little sheet here. And then you just kind of like press it down. And I just kind of go on the corner basically. And the more you press it down, the more they'll mix. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to get a close-up here. Let me get a close-up. Can you see that? How it's like all mixy together? It's hard to tell because it's clear. Could you tell better down here? I don't even know. Oh, you could tell pretty good. Yeah. It just gives you this cool effect, and here's how easy it is to clean up. You take a bit of alcohol on a paper towel, and you do need something non-stick, and then you just wipe it off. That's it. So easy. So easy. And then what I like to do, because I like it even more layered a lot, I like to take some sort of, you know, something pretty like glittery and add even that on to the clear element. So here's like some sparkles, if I can get them to work. And again, I'm just going to do the cross thing because I like it. There you go. So that's kind of a fun little thing you could add in over something on your dealio. The one that I really, really liked was in, and I just let them out to dry and they dry pretty quick, but the one that I really, really liked, and I'm going to try to recreate it, was this one right here. And it's like a small one. It looks like it's like, it could be even half of that, if not more. So I wonder if I could do it. Okay, let's just try half. And then rounding the edges. So let's do, so that's 4, so it'll be 2 inches by 3 inches. And actually the proportion, so let's do 3.5, what about 2.5 inches maybe instead of 3. Okay, so there's something small, and I'll just do 1 for now. Okay, because this is what I added on that thing and I really liked it. Where did it look like? So it had red on the top and the bottom, and it had some stamping on top, which I know I'm not going to be able to get exactly. So what I'm going to do is, how am I going to do this? Maybe I can use that other one, like almost like a barrier or something. I'll try that. I'm going to take this ink one off for a second. I'll save it though for when I go back to purple and blue. And then I have this red color. So there's red. And so let me see if I can get this to work here. There's that. That's close. And then squishing it on. There's that. Okay, that's close, right? And then maybe I could stamp something like a date with stays on, because stays on will work on these little elements right here. And since they're heat resistant, you can even speed up the process. Let me just grab this. Maybe I could do grateful, or let's do that. I'm gonna do this grateful one because that's cool. This is a new set that I got from Freckles Fawn and I like it. And let's get some stays on. And I've got a couple different colors of stays on. I also have opaque stays on, which, you know what, opaque might work. Let's see if opaque will work. If not, that's all right. We learned something new. I like white on it, and this is black, but we'll just try, we'll see. The one thing though about this See, it didn't show very good, honestly. It did not. Let me try this one. If you don't get it right on there and then take it off, I mean, it's gonna smear around. It's very slick. Yeah, could be better. Could be better. I could try it again. Let's try it again on another one. You want to? You want to? But I mean, it's similar. You know what I mean? It looks kind of crappy because I slicked it. I mean, it is so slick. It's so hard. But to get the idea, you know, it's similar. It's not the same thing, obviously. But again, that's okay. So let me see if I could do this one. I even kind of like that blue right there. Oh, this might be pretty. Slick, let's see. It's so slick. It's almost like it just needs to like sit. I kind of like just rested it on there. So much better. Okay, that's really a lot better. A lot better. A lot better. Okay. So that's kind of a fun thing you could do. And I think I am smearing, yep, I am. I'm smearing glitter all over the place. Look, let's just do this. Let's just do this. You want to? The other thing that I do, like again with this, let's do a different set of colors. Let's do this red with, well, I guess I can do the blue and purple still. Kind of digging that right now. Whoops. Let's do this pink, because that'll create purple too. Whoopsies. Okay, so the other thing that I've been doing is after doing the deal, oh, that's like a bright pink too, wow. My battery just died, so I had to redo that, is using a different colored StazOn, like I bought this orange StazOn, and using that on top of the marbly look. Which is kind of pretty. I really like it a lot. I think I'm gonna do the marbly thing and the glitter thing and make sure I don't ruin it. This one's kind of cool, so we have this like peekaboo thing going on. But here's like a swirly I have here. And I could do something really cool on the side. So let me do that. Let me get it nice and coated with StazOn. And then just kind of gently, oop, it's already squishing. You gotta be so careful. That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's like bright. Woohoo! Bright, 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 bright. And if I really wanted to, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do the glitter deal. Let me use a different glitter. This really pretty, like pinky, like just do the dots of the florally things. I hope this isn't like a boring video. I'm having fun, but I know someone requested this. This is basically what I do. I just kind of play with stuff, and alcohol ink works, StazOn works. There's certain markers that work, like I think it's the Le Pen permanent alcohol based. Anything with the alcohol base works. So there's that one. So that's kind of cool. So we have this Grateful, this one that didn't work out so hot. We got this. This one's really pretty and light. And then sometimes too, what I do, if I have another one, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I gotta cut some more. What I'll do is I will take a punch. You can punch out on this. So like if you wanted to do a flag punch, I like to punch them out. Oops, that didn't work because I didn't punch out all the way. Whoopsies. There we go. So here's one right here. See, and you could do something fun with that, like Again, putting some alcohol ink on it and then stapling it with what do you call it? Isn't that so cute? Because it's kind of clear, but it's kind of colorful. So that works nicely. And even if you did like where you kind of just outlined the edge of it with glitter or something, and then you could staple it with your little tiny attacher, it won't come off. Oh my gosh, it landed on it. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Hey, look, it's a perfect M still, that's okay. You could attach it with your tiny attacher. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see, what else? What else can we do? There's the other one that I had that's a tab. That's really awesome that I use. This is a tab punch, and you can see it a bit. Here, I'll show you what this one is like. So if you punch them out and use your tiny attacher, it's a lot of fun. So this one is punched. I mean, there's all sorts of punches you can buy nowadays, but you can barely see it, but this is just a tab. And you could, you know, put some alcohol ink on it, or even, you know, let's do it this way. Let's do this. Let's do the orange stays on with a little bit of fleur-de-lis, whatever it's called. Swirly deals. Okay. Oops. It's stuck on there. So you got some swirlies, which is kind of cute. And then you could use your Le Pen to write something. So let's write something. Writing, I don't know, today. Yep. And look, we can outline it with glitter again, because I love glitter. Everybody loves glitter. Something, just a little something. I don't know if I like that or not. Maybe I should just kept it with it. If I could find my white Sharpie, man, that would be, let me try it again and just, I gotta find my white Sharpie is what I need to do. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. See, they're so clear, you have to be careful because they'll get lost everywhere. I'll do this again, but blue. Oopsies. For reals. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am a hot mess. If anything, this can just be like a comedy, okay? This is a comedy channel where, oh, I kind of like that now though. Look at that. That was a happy accident. Just smearing the glitter everywhere. Okay, I really like that now. I'm a mess. Okay, it's because I don't have much of a workspace. And I have smaller stamps that I could use. I'm just using this because it's right here. Where did it go? See, it got stuck on there. This one's a little bit easier to see. There you go. Let's look at that. That's pretty. Very pretty. And then I'm gonna find my white pen. I am semi-frustrated. I have looked everywhere. I have taken everything off, well, not everything, but most things off my desk, and I cannot find it. So let's hope that this works. I don't know if it'll work or not, but it may. Kind of. The oil-based Sharpie I think would work much, much better than this. I don't even know if this is gonna stay. I could always like do this to see if it'll stay. It did stay, but the oil-based one was a lot thinner, and I kind of liked that look better. So, but it worked, whatever. I always get frustrated. I've got to like take the time to clean off my area again because I've been doing stuff. That is what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all the little clear elements. You can do all sorts of, oh, I found these when I was looking through stuff. The Hello Today one, see I did that. And I did this one, Let Every Heart Make Room. That was for Christmas. These are the little things you can kind of do with the DuraLar, some alcohol inks, some stays on, an alcohol-based pen, an oil-based Sharpie. I mean, the paint one did work, but some glitter. But those are the kind of fun things you could do. I hope that was helpful and y'all had fun and that it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for you to get all fun and crafty with some embellishments for your journaling if you want. I will see you later. Bye. Rude.